Happy to welcome one of the hosts, Gayle Bass, to the Morning Blend.
You know, that's the tamest stuff that we have on right this minute. Sometimes my mom calls me, she'll watch a complete hour of the show, and then she'll want a complete breakdown. Now, was that man naked? Yes, Mom. That's why we blurred all the naughty bits.
Gayle, be honest, you're here in Florida as sort of a thank you goodwill tour for all the bizarre video and news that we provide for your show.
Where would America be politically without Florida? Where would we be news-wise without Florida? Florida always has something entertaining because Florida, maybe it's the heat, maybe it's the humidity, maybe it's the Gators, who knows,
well,
but
right
I love it.
In the Bay Area, there's so much crazy stuff that happens.
But there's crazy everywhere, but
really?
Florida just, I think it's because it's Florida. People just expect, well, is it Florida? Well, of course. They give Florida more attention because it's a place people really want to come.
Well, and I did ask you, does Florida provide more viral videos for your show? And you said, not necessarily, we're all just as crazy. You said it's really the men between what ages?
18 to 24. You know what they say about the joke. What does somebody say before they die? Watch this.
Or hold my beer.
Yeah, or like they jump off a roof into the pool. They miss the pool and break a leg. And you know, we get the story behind the story, so we track these people down and call them.
Give us a little bit of the nitty-gritty behind the scenes of how you guys are searching these videos and how you find them.
We have a whole team. Sometimes I go through Facebook. I am paid to go through Facebook and find my friends' videos to see if their dogs are talking, if their dog is praying, if their kids do something fun.
Can we send you videos?
You can send us people. Some of our best stuff is sent to us by fans of the show. They just post it on our Facebook page.
So really, like your audience, that's your producers, sort of, or they're sort of like associate producers by sending you so much material.
Our audience is everybody, because you could see grown men who are 65 on the airplane watching videos of a dog and a cat. I saw that once, and my friend was saying, my boyfriend was watching that in bed the other day, this mom and this dog, this kitten, and I couldn't believe it. Anybody will watch a viral video.
I know,
anyone.
it's true.
There's no real audience. There's just something in everything that we find that kind of, I think everybody has a little click on. There's something in them that goes, I gotta keep watching that. Because even if it's a neat makeup tutorial, even guys will look and say, hey, she does look like Bav Morta from Willow. Who knew?
How much cool stuff, though, do you guys get out of security camera footage? I mean, and traffic camera footage. So many near misses and so many near disasters. It's fascinating.
True story. I was going to a very nice restaurant. I won't say which one because they didn't want me to name the restaurant. But the security guard came up to me and said, I will send you video that the police department has where this guy and his girlfriend got in a fight, and you're like, you know what, they have $65 steaks. Who's gonna fight at a place like this? Let me tell you, no matter how much money they have, they will start fighting.
If there's alcohol involved, there's good TV there someplace, right?
But then somebody sent me another video. Somebody else from the police department said, do you see them? They're sitting together at a baseball game. They were spotted together after that. So after a fight where this guy knocks this woman flat, I'd be pressing charges, but they were spotted again on video. There's a whole nother story behind what happened there. But again, sometimes people just call us with the most outrageous stuff, or we find it. We have a whole team of people where they just scrape the bottom of the internet to get the best stuff.
Well, today we're actually going to see, we're turning our attention to the Atlanta Falcons, right? Some fans.
Oh, yeah. This is outside of Houston's NRG Field. This is before the big game.
Before. So they're still feeling high on life at this point.
Oh, yeah. Well, long until like late in the third quarter. It was wonderful for Falcons fans. And here you have Elijah. And this is Elijah and Alicia. When I first looked at the names, I thought, Elijah and Elisha, is this a Bible story? No. That's Elijah dropping on a knee, popping the big question at the game. But if only for them, the game had ended differently. But, you know, who knows? They'll live happily ever after.
Is this a bad sign, though? I mean, you talk about a proposal getting off to a bad start.
If you're a Raiders fan, come on. I mean, you'd never get married. If that was a sign, if your team lost, the Cowboys, there'd be no weddings in Texas. How could Texas not have a wedding?
That's true.
You can't depend on sports to determine your happiness unless that's all you have.
Hey, we did want to get your thoughts, Gayle, on one of my favorite videos that has come out of so far. We're already not even 2 months into the year, and there's been a good one that came out of Florida of the gator jumping in the boat. Let's get to this. So, I mean, it's crazy. So here he is. They're not tormenting it, but they're like, yeah, look how close he is.
You know, that happens all the time in videos like this. People are looking at the gator. Oh, look at the dog. Look at the gator. Oh, hey, if you get close enough, it might jump at you. And look at that. Madness. Usually it's a seal. There's some guys fishing. And then the a seal jumps on, wants a couple of fish. But when it's a gator, what do? You jump in the water where his friends will get you?
Boy, gators move fast when they're on the ground.
Oh yeah, they do. They move fast on the ground, and once they open those jaws and get you, you're in
Well,
trouble.
and that was Facebook Live. They were literally going live with that at the time as well.
That always amuses me, what people will shoot live, and you're thinking, you know, maybe you should have thought about that before you went live with you breaking the law. Just throwing it out there.
Right, Gayle, you're saying that anywhere there are 18 to 34-year-old men, you can get crazy stuff. How come we never see anyone doing anything crazy in Canada?
Yes, they do.
This came from, Winnipeg, and this guy ate 2 slices of bacon.
Right this minute, it airs in Canada.
It does.
Every once in a while, something happens, but it involves a moose. Something like that.
Snow, people falling on
people,
ice.
I love when people get snowboards. It's so snowy. They get snowboards and a 4x4 and a rope, and they just pull each other, or around a lake or something, which actually is pretty cool if you don't fall through the ice.
Right.
But in Canada, it's usually some deer stuck in the ice, and that's my show really helps me more than ever appreciate our first responders, because a lot of some of our videos are rescue videos, and you don't know how many times that first responders will do all they can to rescue a cat or a dog or a deer stuck in the ice.
Well, it can be a team of people going in.
Yeah, it's a whole team of people that go out. They go out on the ice. It's just absolutely amazing.
Well, what's so great about Right This Minute and so great about you, Gayle, is anybody can watch viral videos, but it's honestly your responses that we love. I consider you a comedian as well. It's fun to watch you react.
I'm not a comedian, but come on. When people do have that stuff, they say the same things that we would say. Our show is not scripted. Everybody thinks it was scripted, but if you see something crazy like a gator jump in the boat, my first response is, why'd you get so close to the gator? It can swim. They could jump from a log to your boat. Something's gonna happen.
If you scripted it, you would ruin it. Well, your show airs right here on our station.
Yes, noon.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Enjoy your time here in Florida. Thank you so much. Come back anytime.
Don't say that, because I'm one of those people who will visit repeatedly.
We want you to.
With all due respect, we hope we never show up on your program.
I know, right?
We have good stories too.
Okay.
With stuff like on Kickstarter and like people raising money for stuff. There are amazing people doing amazing things, and we cover it on our show too.
Right this minute, Gayle Bass, everybody.
The crime videos are good too.
Coming up after the break, did you know